Well, hey everybody. I kind of tricked Jamie Jensen real quick. I wanted her to have a wide view of this, and I said it's because I want you guys to see the stage, and I do, except I wanted to have the opportunity for you to both see the stage and allow me to express great gratitude to Jamie and Pastor Patrick and Megan Bronner for all of the work. She's hating me for doing this. For all the work that they put in. It's not easy. Thank you guys. It's a part of an engaging environment that we really, really appreciate. So wanted to start off tricking her a little bit. That's always fun, but just saying thank you for that. Hey, this weekend, we focused on Jesus washing his disciples' feet, this crazy thing that when we get and grasp who he is and what he's doing on the way to the cross, that he would kneel and wash his disciples' feet. It's crazy. And I said in the middle of the message that I would love it if our groups, you guys that are gathering together with your family or with small groups or whatever it looks like, to discuss a little bit more of the first few verses. Let me read them real quick. Now, before the feast of the Passover, that's the part we focused on in the message. That's the one snippet that we focused on. When Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart out of this world to the Father, having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. During supper, when the devil had already put it into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands and that he had come from God and was going back to God, he rose from supper. So here's the first discussion point. That is an amazing preface. And so I want you to maybe discuss what else is in there. We talked about the Feast of the Passover, but what does all of this mean? Why is it included here in the preface? What are we supposed to see? Why don't you discuss that a little bit more? See what you can come up with. All right, second discussion question. I just want to roll through these real quick for you. Has anyone had experience with the practice of feet washing or something along the lines of that intent? What was it like? So in that, as a group, sometimes different people feel this is a fundamental part of church experience, and other people believe it's more of a model for how we do that. But just wanted you guys to kind of talk about that, unpack that, see if anybody had different experiences or things to share from that. So getting to our last question, what gets in our way of service? Is there a way that we can be of service to one another in the group that you're in, to someone or a ministry beyond this group? And so just talk about how can we be of service both to one another in this group and beyond this group, be outside focused, just like Christ was to all of us, lending service and care and love. So love to hear where these conversations are going. Continue being the church.